Oh, my buddy.
Oh, what's up, Capone?
What's up, my buddy?
How have you been?
Good, family. I'm good, man. Hanging in there.
You got the Colts hat on this time.
That's Max.
Yeah.
That's Max. My boy Max.
Yep.
Yo, Max, what's going on?
Yo, what's good? How are you doing?
Good, bro. How are you?
Doing pretty well. Still avoiding the coronavirus.
Yeah, I feel you. I see you working though.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of your work. I see you moving. I see you moving, big dog.
That's how it's got to be.
I'm gonna get out the way, man. Let these talk, man. Yo, it's good to talk to you, Max.
No doubt. No doubt.
Oh, man.
What's good, John?
Max.
Nothing much.
At it again, baby.
Yeah, this is the fourth time you've been on my show.
It's great, man.
Yeah, you might as well just be a co-host.
I'm in. Let's do it. Max and Capone show, baby.
Yeah,
I'm in.
you already know. I'm looking forward to hearing about the new Ewings.
Yeah, they be out in November. Late October. They be out and I got you. Chop it up.
What's up, with?
What's up, Daz Dillinger? How you doing? So this is WSG Radio, Mad Max Radio, St. John's University. As you all know, Capone and Dillinger are both in the building here.
Yeah.
We're here.
How's everyone doing? We're live.
Oh, man, just chilling, having a good time, happy to be living.
So how about we start here? When did this duo form? Because we all know about the history between LA, and New York, New York. So when did the duo form?
The duo formed years later. We was in Vegas at Jack Driller's birthday party. Me, Dash, Corrupt, Nori, Drew Hill, Tony Yayo. Me and Dash went off and did our own shit. You know what I'm saying? We did our own thing and chopped it up and we just kicked it and we just became homies. We said, let's do a record. And we wound up doing a record and it turned to 2 records, then it turned to a movement.
How come you guys, what do you guys think about the culture of hip hop today and why it's not as territorial?
Because everybody want to be friendly and happy. And you could be happy on it, but just too motherfucking happy.
We go lucky.
And it's just, it's the younger generation, you know what I'm saying? The super young generation.
Mm.
So, what's that like 20 years from now when they kids is the young, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why do you guys think you work well together in the studio making songs together?
We come from the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm on the East Coast of QB and here on the West Coast of Long Beach, that don't mean we don't got the same issues we grew up under. So with us, Lincoln, it's like shit. He ain't even got to tell me what he got to say. He going to say half the time. I already know. Because it's the same shit. He just coming at it a little different than me. So, working in the studio is easy. Like, we make records like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, knocking them out.
What I want to know is how come you two are the first 2 rappers from both coasts to really just do it this way, the way you guys are doing it, collaborating?
You're the first, huh?
Nah, we not the first. You know what I'm saying? But we the first of our background.
Yeah.
Our history. Because you had the Jacket and Freeway did the joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? So, I respected that movement. And I appreciate what they brought to the game.
Yeah,
they don't just
another
got,
movement.
yeah, they
right
don't
here.
got the history.
Yeah.
We got, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little different because, people would have never thought this had happened. Like, they wouldn't think that Daz and Capone would be making an album together, making a movement together, and really, really hanging out, really being friends, really kicking it. This ain't no, I send you a record, you send me a record, you know what I'm saying? There's times for that, but then there's times where you got to go see a homeboy and just lay up and kick it with a nigga and barbecue like we doing right now and enjoy the festivities of the peoples that we bring to the table.
What's the reason for the title, Guidelines? What's the story behind the title?
Because everybody got to get to this hip-hop guidelines. Everybody fading off doing the bullshit. You got 9-6 doing his thing. The other dude doing they're not following the guidelines.
Yeah.
So we bring in the code of guidelines, which is the G code. You did?
Yeah.
So we went and got the best G code, which was Corrupt and Nori.
Yep, and we got him on a record.
And, you know, we got the video for it, and it's crazy. Like I say, it's just having a good time. And when we hit the road, it's going to be...
It's the Guidelines tour, baby.
Yeah.
And we doing a tour, C&D, featuring Nori and Corrupt.
Oh, that's fire.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's going to fuck the people up. They can be like, what? That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Well, the podcast that you did with Nori for Drink Champs, the Dog Pound, Capone and Noriega, how was that?
Oh, man, it's like always, family shit, having fun like we're doing now. Drinking, smoking,
Laughing, having fun. I told Dad just now my edible kicked in. So don't mind me.
Half of it.
Hat, not even, like it was like a quarter, my G. That was like, I took a local piece. And I was like, boom. Now I'm wavy, baby. I don't want nobody think I'm drinking lean. Courtesy of my boy Locke.
I saw the picture on Instagram of you guys in front of the backdrop of Empire. So is that a deal that you signed with them for the album?
Yeah. You know, the Empire's dope. You know what I mean? I respect their mind. You know what I mean? I respect their movement. Dad's created Empire. Let me get that off my chest.
I help with, you know, putting it together. But Gazi's the creator. And we just assist the homeboy, whatever he needs. You know what I'm saying? I brought Nima to the table. So, you know, it's all just playing teamwork, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my family, and I've been there since they've been created, you know? And, you know, they're going to treat us right, we're going to get to it.
Yeah. Daz, I got to ask you, back in the day in the 90s, what did West Coast rappers do better than East Coast rappers?
Smoke weed, drink weed, crying dough, growing and shit.
They definitely had the best weed.
And, you know, it's staying warm. Palm tree, go, and just, you know, just having together. We learned the hip hop from New York. You know what I mean?
Now, Capone, I'm going to you. What did the East Coast rappers do better in the 90s?
Wear army jackets and fatigues and Timberlands. You know, like we
$150s.
We gave niggas $150s. We you know, spit razors. You know what I'm saying? We you know, we had, what else? I don't know. But at the end of the day, Dad's got me good with his answer. I'm trying to come back, but I can't come back. He was swift with it. But nah, you know, East Coast, we just had our own wave, man. Like our own dressing wave. You know, and it's like how we used to mimic them. I know they used to mimic, yo, son, yo, B, yo, kid. And we used to be like, yo, homie, what's up? You know, we used to mimic them, you know? Brace yourself, fool. But we got all that shit from the movies, you know what I mean? Because at that time, West Coast movies was way prevalent more than East Coast movies. You know, you had Boys in the Hood. You had Menace to Society.
New York had Jerry Curls back then, Curtis Blow.
Oh, yeah, no, we had Jerry Curls, hell yeah. But y'all niggas made Jerry Curls look gangster. Our Jerry Curl was the nigga from Soul Glow. I mean, from McDowell's, from Coming to America. He was the Soul Glow face for New York. Nah, we can't have that shit. Y'all niggas got Eazy-E and NWA. Niggas got Jerry Curls. We got the Soul Glow nigga. Don't let your soul glow. We got that nigga and his whole family. They didn't even Jerry Curl juice all over the couch. Nah, these niggas had that shit looking big. But, you know, it was hip-hop, though. You know what I'm saying? We took some from them. They took some from us. But, you know, it was all in love.
It's all hip-hop.
It's all hip-hop.
I heard on the Fat Joe show that both coasts got together to squash the beef. Was that how it went down?
I don't think there was ever real beef like that, man, like to squash. You know what I mean? I think it was more beef on each other's coast with each other than anything.
Yeah, with our
you know
own
what I mean? With our own peoples on our own coast. I think it was more beef there than fucking East and West. Like East and West niggas never just had to cross paths as much because just like as niggas on this side, we could go platinum in the Eastern Hemisphere. We could go platinum from Maine to North Carolina. You know what I mean? And they ain't even got to touch the West Coast. Same thing as them. Somebody coming out of West Coast, they can go platinum just in the Bay.
Yeah.
So they don't even gotta fuck with us. You know what I mean? So it was never. I just
Texas
think,
too.
Texas, you go platinum. You know what I mean? Like, but it was no reason for it was no real beef. It was no beefs that like,
Wasn't no shit. I'm gonna kill your mother.
Yeah. Cause street beef.
Now that's when you go broke. You kill everybody when you go broke.
Yeah, that's when you get involved in street beefs.
All right, Daz, I want you to tell me about this 4-episode biopic about the Dog Pound on A&E coming out soon.
We ain't shot it yet, so I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? And me and Corrupt executive producer. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be hood investigators, looking for the money and seeing who got it and why they got it and how did you get it and what happened, and everything. You know what I'm saying? This is a story to be untold. This is some shit that we want to know. This Daz and Corrupt story. Everybody else had their story, so we're gonna have our story. We want to listen to what everybody else got to say about us.
What do you think is going to be most surprising for the people about your story?
The body of work we've done, what we contributed to, and what we're doing now to elevate the young generation to make a business out of this. It's not just there to be fucking around. You gonna smoke it or you gonna sell it?
Capone, you're next. You got the War Report documentary. How's that going?
That's going great. You know what I'm saying? We started filming. We're going to have everybody that was involved with the album from that time. Everybody that's involved in our career helping us out, get on. We're going to interview them. And, it's going to be dope. You know what I mean? We're going to tell our childhood stories because we have to tell our childhood stories because that's what led us to meeting up. It's not like rap stories. So, we're going to have people playing us, remaking times of our life that led up to what we was in jail for. So, it's going to be dope. It's going to be very interesting.
Marley Marl's going to be interviewed?
Say that again?
Marley Marl's going to be interviewed?
Everybody. Every producer that was on that album, every person that helped make that album what it became, every person that got punched in the face because of that album, because we are going to include fans because there's some fans that album changed their life. They might have met their girl at the club that we performed at, and they got married and got 2 kids, and their kids might be called Capone and Nori. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But shit like that happened in hip hop. You got look at A$AP Rocky, that nigga named Rakim after fucking Rakim. So you never know. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna make this shit real interactive and have fun with it.
You also have a pair of Ewings coming out soon. I was asking you earlier before we went live. When can we expect those?
Those will be out the end of October. The colorway is dope. It commemorates the reunion album, 20 years, and shout out to David Goldberg, man. He made that happen. We came up with the design and we ran with it, you know what I mean? And I trust Ewing, man. They got a dope business, dope brand. They took the brand from Patrick Ewing, made it bigger than what anybody could think. And I feel good about the sneakers. So I just can't wait till October so that shit can come out so I can rock my own shit.
Daz, they made the Dog Pound Blue Edition, Dog Pound Edition for the Ewings. Oh, you got them on right now?
I'm a rapper, baby. I don't know if I put my feet the right way, but
The Death Row Records.
Yeah. Death Row song, baby.
What's the process in designing the Ewings?
You go in and you talk with David Goldberg, and he draws up a mock, and you tell him like what colorways you want, and you work through the designs because they only have 4 basic or 5 basic designs of the sneaker. Mm-hmm. So you pick which style of sneaker you want, and you start laying skins. You know what I mean? And each skin is a different part of the sneaker, and you go and then you finish it. It's like you ever been to Nike ID? Where you could
online I've done. Yeah, I've been online.
Process, you know what I mean? Same type of process, but it's dope because I'm actually making my sneaker.
Yeah. Will we get a CND pair of Ewings?
Yeah. I'm in the works with that actually right now. Me and Dave talking about that to do 1 pair exclusively for when the album drop. You know what I'm saying? But I'm let Daz pick this sneaker out. You know what I mean? I'm 2 for 2. I want Daz to pick the CND sneaker out, and you know, we go with it. You know what I mean?
We're gonna create.
How about the matching chalk line jacket? Will there be one for C&D?
Chalk line is definitely dope, but I just got my own situation with Amazon. So I'm gonna be going through Amazon, and you know it's the same company that Vado used that they try to say that in Vado because of the
Oh, yeah.
But you know, like they got a lot of other people. I just said that because that was just recently in the news. You know what I'm saying? But Vado, my brother, I got him on my solo album. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but same company. And the thing about it is they got dope product and it's less work for me, more paper.
Mm. What do you think people are going to love about the new album Guidelines?
Shit, they're going to love the cadence. They're going to just love the fact that they're going to get two totally different sounds every verse. Every verse. They're going to get two totally different approaches to a record, two different sounds. Captivate your ear. We don't sound alike at all. And that's what makes us special.
Conway the Machine's going to be on the album. Is Dave East still on the album?
Yeah, Dave's going to be on the album.
Dave's going to be on the album. Who are some other artists who are going to be on there?
Have,
Mr. Fab,
Currency.
Will this be the album to give that real hip hop spotlight again in the mainstream?
That's what we want, and that's what we intend to give. You know what I mean? So
bring something different.
We're just waiting to drop it. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully that'll be the blueprint that's going on.
Yeah. Daz, how do you feel about the hip hop scene out here right now? I know Capone's approach already. I know because I've asked him about it. He's told me how he feels.
That's on you. I got a ricochet like Superman. Bing! Hit it right back.
You know, shit, the state of hip hop right now it's all young. You know what I'm saying? And we in the forefront as far as being the originals and doing this, and we just got to break through all the bullshit like we've been doing.
Yeah.
And that's what makes a great album. What we doing when it comes out.
Mm-hmm. As far as Empire goes, what are they doing to promote the album? Are they posting it on Instagram, promoting it somehow?
I'm gonna tell you the funny thing about Empire. It's like they got their secret society of promotion. Like you don't really know exactly everything they're doing, but they just guarantee like they winning. They guarantee you a win-win. You know what I mean? Like it's nobody that, no matter what status or what new or old, that hasn't won on Empire. If you go check Empire roster out right now, you'll be baffled. You'll be like, holy shit, I didn't know they was on Empire. They was on Empire. They on Empire. Because everybody's secretly dropping records to Empire and winning.
You know why? Because Empire's paying you.
Yeah. And then the way they do it is so ill. Like, you know, like your money is automatically in your face. You don't got to search. You don't got to look. You don't got to hassle. They show you where your shit is at, where to get it, how to get it, and you good.
It's called a dashboard.
It's called a Daz board because Daz, you know. Yeah. Giving him his flowers right now. Dad said, that's the way we're going, champ.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to their private party in LA. They showed us super love.
Yeah.
They had women swimming under the floors.
That was a Christmas party.
Yeah, that was the Christmas party, yeah. They had women swimming under the floors and big Empire signs. They was moving like an old label, like they was moving like Bad Boy in the 90s type of shit. You know what I mean? That's how they was doing it. And I love the open bar. Like they real rich at Empire, man. Need some of the Empire, man.
I've heard the story before, but I never really asked you about it when you've been on my show, about Biggie Smalls signing you to Junior M.A.F.I.A. What was your relationship with Biggie and what was he like?
He didn't sign me, but he wanted to sign me. Like, I'm not gonna say I had a relationship with Big. I met Big. Rap for Big. Big wanted to sign me. I took his info. He took my info. I didn't see Big for another maybe 4 or 5 months, and I went and did a show. And he told Nas, yo, I'm looking for this dude named Capone from your project that rap. Nas like, I don't know no dude from QB named Capone that rap. Only Capone I know, you know, he in the street, he out here with us. And he said, yo, he right there. And Big looked. Big like, that's the nigga right there. So Nas didn't even know I rapped at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was just with the homies. You know what I mean? But, you know, Then me and Big kicked it, you know what I mean? But it didn't go that far because I couldn't see myself as the only Queens dude in a whole Brooklyn group. So, you know, they like, Brooklyn do everything. I'm like, Queens? You know, that wasn't going to work, you know, for me. Because I've been in jail. And, you know, jail, nigga, you be in a all Brooklyn house. So you nigga, I'm from Queens, nigga. What? 40 niggas be like, I'm from Brooklyn. You like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like that's like you know, like how Dad say Death Row was ran. I think they'd run it. But even though I would have not went for it, but it could have happened. You know? You never know. But I took it like that was an opportunity for me to be great. That was an opportunity for me to understand that, all right, if Big like my shit, that means somebody else gonna like my shit. That means the people that if I keep doing the same thing, they gonna like my shit. So that made me go forward, go even harder.
Now, did you used to go to rap battles with Big L? I feel like I've heard that before.
Nah, I didn't go to rap battles with Big L. Me and Big L was trying to get signed to Columbia.
Okay.
Time through Faith Newman. You know what I'm saying? And like I was just trying to get myself situated. Big L had a few records out that was popping already. So he had an edge on me. But I was rolling with the rush. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, Faith, you know, her time with Columbia dissolved and she wanted to go another way, but she was like, yo, I still want to fuck with you and L. And unfortunately, things happened, you know, and that didn't work out. But I found another situation with Stretch Armstrong. Stretch Armstrong fell in love with me in Norman. It's like, whatever I got to do, I'm going to make sure y'all is good. And he shot the LA video. He paid for the video to get pressed up. He went to take a loan from his pops to do that. Stretch Armstrong took a loan for his pops.
Take a lot to hear shit from your pops.
You know what I mean? Like, what you doing with these motherfuckers?
Tell them, down my money.
You know? And that's how that was real. You know what I'm saying? Stretch Armstrong believed in us and Bobito, and it was like, yo, we fucking with y'all. And another person, Fat Man School, he helped us out a whole lot, man. Wow.
Something I would love to get both of your guys' take on is Tupac Shakur. Daz Dillinger, you're really close with Tupac. He was born in Harlem, but he's considered to be the greatest West Coast, one of the greatest West Coast rappers of all time, probably the best West Coast rapper, just what he's done for the culture. How do you view Tupac Shakur as being born from Harlem and coming to the West Coast and putting it on the map pretty much?
I mean, you know, I feel the same just like it was Corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Corrupt from Philly, but you're West Coast All-Star. You know what I'm saying? It's about friendship and being brotherhood and mashing for the cause and creating a legacy that's going to continue to pay you for the rest of your life and your family. You just got to do the business right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we learned from him and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? It's business.
Yeah.
Business.
What's your most memorable moment in the studio with Tupac Shakur, Daz?
I mean, when he first got to the studio, when he first got out of jail, I said, man, you know, what's up? You know, we dab and all that shit. And I tell him, man, you know, just don't let this gangbanging get between us. Because I know Suge Knight. I know what he gonna try to do, how he doing it, you know what I'm saying? But just don't let it get between us. And, you know, it did happen, you know what I'm saying? Because Tupac turned blood, M.O.B., and he really didn't know the ins and out about this and that and that and that. And it led to what it led to. And I just, you know, you just shake your head like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you got the next two singles coming out very soon. What's the first one that we can expect?
Nobody.
Dedication to Nate Dogg.
Does it better? I can't say no word about that. It's Chalk Mike part.
Yeah.
But that's the next joint we drop it. Then right after that, we dropping Guidelines with the video, you know, featuring Corrupt and Nori. So that's the way. We might even throw another record in there we shoot a video for right now. You know, so we working, Max. We working, baby.
You're always working.
Come on, man. Don't stop. The game don't stop.
In my opinion, though, I feel like you two are some of the only rappers, including Noriega. There's not a lot of old school rappers trying to stay relevant anymore. Is it because they don't want to, or they feel as though they're finished, or they're just not out there with the grind?
Maybe they don't want to spend their own money for their own career, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we do. We spend the money, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what Dad say, spending money, but also sometimes when they feel like they spending money and they're not making no return, they only go but so far. But sometimes you can't quit. You know what I mean? You gotta borrow money. You gotta go put that ski mask on and take money. If you believe in yourself, you're gonna go to the extent to make yourself pop. You know what I mean? Me and Daz, we fortunate we had careers, so we still gonna spend our own money, do what we gotta do to make sure we win.
Yeah. My homeboy said, man, if you ain't willing to sell your motherfucking 65-inch TV for this rap shit.
You gotta sell your socks, nigga. I might have to sell my socks.
You ain't serious about this shit.
Oh, man. Capone and Daz, is there anything else that you would love to get out on the show here today?
Oh, man, we just want to appreciate you for having us on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you need us, you want us, right here.
No doubt.
Max, my man, Max.
No, when you drop the album, you guys got to come back, though.
Nah, definitely. We definitely coming back, champ. We definitely coming back, you know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, things will be a little better in the world. Obviously, we dropping an album soon, so it might not be that much different. But, you know, it was dope to be in the studio with you last time. You know what I'm saying? We vibed out, you know what I mean? So, you know, hopefully we get a chance, me and Daz can do that, pull up on you. We have fun, you know what I'm saying, to do what we do.
Yeah, I'd love to get you guys a performance up there, too. Now that I'm the president of the station, I can make things happen.
I know you do, champ. So I know you're going to make that happen. So, you know, as soon as the album drops, we're going to make sure to keep you in tune.
No doubt. All right, Capone and Daz, thank you for coming on the show. I want you to take care and stay safe.
All right, Max. Easy, baby.
No doubt.